Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at how I played when I was 1000 Elo. And it's awesome because I have this on camera, right? So it's funny because I was actually just like looking at this because I was kind of curious myself. I just recently hit 1600. I might be 1500 when this releases or whatever, but you know, I've improved a lot and I want to apologize ahead of time. The audio in this video that we were about to watch and react to is horrible. I'm so happy I have a new mic for you guys, but this is actually one of my very first videos I posted on my YouTube channel. Maybe you guys have seen it, maybe you haven't. If not, go check it out. Before I started my basically road to 2000, I call it playing chess every day until 2000 Elo. If you guys don't know what that is, make sure you check out my channel. I post daily content of me playing chess and my progression. We're making very good progression. Started the series going up to 2000 at 1300 Elo. Recently hit 1600. So there's lots of value you can get from that. But in this video, we're 1010 Elo, and we're on our road to 1500. So let's start this video up. I started to watch it, and then I was like, you know what? We're gonna stop. We're just gonna get a live reaction to this because I think it's quite funny, and I think there's welcome. I think there's some value that can be gotten from this. This is the road to 1500. I'm so awkward here. I'm sorry. 1500 Elo. Okay. I made my journey in the chess world approximately 6 months ago. All right, let's skip this. And ever since. So let's go. This is the first episode of Road to just hit 1000 today. Okay, I guess I just hit 1000 before this video. So I was in the 900s. So it's triple digit here, basically. Well, I hit 1000, but you know what I'm saying. And we're starting with the white pieces. I like E4 because I like the Vienna. Nothing has changed. Vienna at heart, because Gotham, my man Gotham. I love him. I was gonna play the Scandinavian. Scandi? Take. Attack. He's probably gonna check. Okay, no. Main line is definitely queen to a5, not check, because then I get development and then I can attack the queen. So this guy actually knew his theory. Or do that. You can tell I'm already a little bit confused because I didn't know any theory here, clearly, because it's move 3 and they played the main move and I'm like, huh? Okay, what should I do? What do I want to do here? D4, by the way, is the move. What's his idea? I don't really know. I'm just gonna bring out the other horse. You can't go wrong with just developing, but you definitely want to take control of the center, have ideas of playing bishop to d2, attacking the queen. They have to play c6, create an escape route, or they can get themselves into some trouble. I mean, you want to get the bishop out too, like bishop to c4. Yeah. I mean, just play d4 here. Okay, so we're just gonna... Oh, he's stopping me from going here. Did I really just say he's stopping me from going from knight to d5 to attack c7? That's just embarrassing because the move knight to d5 isn't even possible because the queen would just take, but okay. Let's see. It's just... Yeah, just develop. Develop bishop. I don't... What? Play this. Okay. b3? Are you really that scared? Why would you play b3 here? I mean, just develop the bishop. It's not... Or take control of center, better yet. I mean, the bishop doesn't really need to be protected there because it can always just slide back to b3 if it does get under a little bit of fire on this square. But it's also like bishop to b3 is also staring at nothing because he's just got this. Also keep in mind that this e6 move like blocked in his bishop, which is not typically good, and d4 opens up both diagonals. Also just controls the center very well. That's why it's a good move. I don't like b3 here at all. And I didn't even play b3 for the correct reason, which usually you play like these b3 or g3 moves to fianchetto. I literally played this move to protect the bishop. And now we're kind of in a predicament here. We can't just play bishop to c4 because then we lose a pawn with check, losing a rook. Because after takes, oops, rook is attacked. I mean, I guess you can block with the bishop and then the rook is protected, but you still lose a pawn. It's just not good. So we have to find bishop b2 here to protect the knight.
It's interesting.
No, what you did is interesting.
Oh.
And now you calculate. So I moved and then I was like, takes. Oh, you're getting screwed.
It's gonna fork. Well played.
Well played. That wasn't even like a good move or anything. It was just, I didn't pay attention to what he was doing. And then he just proceeds to play c6. I don't know what this does at all. Like, this bishop is so mad. This knight, like, is stupid. The knight really wanted to go here. Maybe playing pawn to c5 here, anchoring in the bishop, but also trying to get the knight behind on c6 could be decent, in my opinion. Maybe.
It's not going to do it. So, I think castling, because he's got a lot of pressure over here.
Yeah, castles is decent, but it still loses a pawn. Okay, so now he plays g5. g5 is very aggressive, and I mean, I get the point. I just castled, and now you want to fire pawns down there, but you have to also castle. Or maybe you don't have to castle, but your king is in the center of the board. Rook e1, like, d4, please. Bring the bishop out. Like, d4 here attacks this. Also creates a lot of pressure. And then you're threatening to get the rook in. You're threatening to, like, go queen to e2, bring the other rook, and, like, you're just going to annihilate this guy.
What's his idea? He's just trying to take space.
I can't even hear. Like, the audio is so bad.
I move here. Okay, so he's just going to storm.
You could just hear the fans. It's horrible. I apologize. I truly do. I know the audio in this video is so bad, but hopefully you can bear with it.
He's damaging his structure by doing that.
Damaging what?
Big time.
I mean, yeah.
Honestly.
Wait, whoa. That's just a free pawn. No, it's not. You know, I've improved a lot. Oh, I'm an idiot. Mr. 1600 thinks this is a free pawn. No, the queen protects.
What if I hopped here?
Yeah. Hey, that's actually a decent observation, except this square and this square are protected. But those are decent squares for the knight. Now we are attacking the pawn.
Take that pawn now.
Okay, yes. I realize.
It's likely he's going to push it, though.
Yes. Probably will push.
Yeah, kind of figured. Okay, so now I move this piece. This is the only safe square.
They say that's the only safe square. Yeah, I mean, it really is. I can't go there. I could go to the edge of the board, but there's not really a future there for him. So I do think that probably is the best move. But, like, I still have a hanging pawn, don't I? No, not anymore.
His queen's kind of useless.
His queen's kind of useless?
Yeah.
I can understand why I would think that. Queen is kind of, like, misplaced a bit. This guy just gave me a bishop, knight for a bishop here. But, like, this is not developed. I don't know why I'm jumping my knights around, creating useless threats. We really needed to play d4 and just get the bishop out. And this just looks stupid. However, I could, before I had all this stuff here, like, if the bishop wasn't on there, I could have ideas of c4, d4, like d5, trying to break open the center, because he's not castled.
I could do that. It's an idea. Or I could just
trade. Just take the bishop.
Because then I take this pawn and it's guarding.
That's actually a very good observation there.
No, because then I can pin.
If he moves. Oh, I see what I was scared of. I was scared of e5. Queen is hit. Knight is hit. But this knight's not defended. So the queen takes. It's just simply game over.
Bad move.
Please take the bishop.
Because I can just take that with check.
Nice.
He can't come closer. So then I just pin this.
No. What? Don't we just go queen c7, check, and then queen c7, and he can go back or here. I think the best move might be to go there, but then we move the knight with check, which would be checkmate. No. Yeah, actually. So if queen c7, king d6, knight f5 appears to be checkmate, but if queen c7 here, this will lead to a checkmate or something really, really bad, like queen c7, king here. I mean, I think that would be a checkmate, like bishop here, or queen c7, king f8, and then that would be checkmate. So I think I really had a lot of options here.
What do we do? I don't think I can actually, there's a check here. Okay. Check. That's actually guarded.
Yeah, but now the king kind of escapes, doesn't he? I guess he always had that, didn't he? Yeah, I guess he could have always just came out that way. Still looks very good for me.
He can't move like any of those.
And yes, that's a very good observation. Black's are very restricted.
Get my pieces in the game.
You could have got your pieces in the game had you developed that center pawn. It's very important to actually develop your center pawns, and it's really showing here. Because if I played the main line d4 rather than this b3 move, maybe the game would have been a little bit different, but that bishop wouldn't be hindered so much. Like, it could move, the rook could come, and my pieces would actually be very happy. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm playing very decent here, like, according to what he's doing, but we're crushing. As you just heard me say, he's screwed.
Either if he moves his king, I even got, I can attack this weakness. Yeah, so he's trapped. He can't come this way. Can't go there. Can't go there. This is the only square he can go to. And here, I guess. Not after them. My idea here is if I go here, then that blocks this escape. So then his only move for the king is to go here. And I check.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think anybody at around 1,000 elo should be able to pull this off, winning as white. Because there's literally nothing black can do. The two knights and the two rooks are literally, like, they can't move. There's nothing they can do because of this one queen. So there's 10 plus 6 points of material, so 16 points of material being held up by the 9. Meanwhile, I mean, I'm not really doing much better in development because of this stuff. But just, like, look at the back of Black's rank. Now, if you get anything from this video, please, it's how important development is. I should have played d4. My opponent should not have played c6. He also should not have played, like, in a way where he blocked in his, like, the light squared bishop. Because what he did was he blocked in the light squared bishop, wasn't able to get it out, and he couldn't really get the knight out. He'd have to go to the edge of the board, which isn't just not really great. But he's in this position because he did not develop. So if you take anything from this, like, just, if you're 1,000 elo, stop blundering and really just develop and take control of the center. Also, like, some people will say you don't need opening theory, but had I known the main line against the Scandinavian, I would have been much better off. So I do, like, if you have extra time, I do highly recommend that you work on a little bit of opening theory. Obviously, you don't need to know a whole lot, but it can be very helpful.
I've got 2 pawns here. I move that out, that protects him, and then it'd be checkmate. But
Yeah, so here there's an opportunity to win the queen because he just walked into a check. And if you play d4 now, you win the queen. I wonder if I will find that.
Actually, that's a discovered
Nice.
check, and I win the queen.
Yeah, okay. So we knew about discovered checks, but our fundamentals
That's a good play.
were not really that great.
He will likely resign.
Yeah, I mean, I highly recommend people don't resign, but I can understand why people resign after this, because, like, he literally can't move a piece. The queen's restricting everything, as well as, like, that queen is lost, and his king's very stuck.
I mean, it was mate. Like, I had the advantage pretty much the whole game.
Don't forget to subscribe to hit 1500 Elo with me. Hey, boys or girls. I mean, if you have been a sub since this video, like, comment down below because that'd be awesome. But yeah, takeaways from this video. The difference is drastic. Like, I can see so many different kinds of plays. I don't play against the Scandinavian very much, but I do know like opening theory for it. But I also know like the principles. And I think when I was in this Elo range, I didn't quite understand the principles of the opening because I moved the knight a lot. I didn't take control of the center very well. And I don't know, I gave him some very good chances at the start. Like, he could have won a pawn, could have had a lot of pressure, but he also lacked that knowledge, which is why we're both at that Elo. Both made mistakes, inaccuracies, all that good stuff, obviously. And yeah, so I don't really know what else to say about the video. It's kind of interesting to watch back how I was thinking and how I played, because I play completely different from that now. Like, I would never play G3 or B3 or whatever it was to go and move the bishop there. That just blows my mind. And then never fianchetto? Like, what? Because I would only play those kind of moves in the opening to fianchetto. And I don't even really do that because that's just not how I play. If you enjoyed this video and you enjoyed actually like seeing some kind of difference between, 1000 Elo and then me as a 1600 Elo player and kind of explaining what I'm thinking differently now than I was then, please leave a like, consider subscribing, and leave a comment down below, especially if you're an OG. That would mean a lot to me because I appreciate all of my supporters. But be on the lookout for more videos. I'll see you tomorrow.